So the previous step, we arranged all these images in the top, front and right side view and provided transparency and all those things so that we can trace the profile of these images. So let's start with that.
Let's start with the front view, this one. First of all, we will make this top lamp profile. So as you have seen before also, I will use control point curve, which you can find here, right? And I will start making my curve from this point onwards. Try to minimize the points so that you have more control on the profile, but don't make it very much complex. Right? You can go till here somewhere. And if you see that there is some issues, you are not able to match the profile properly, you can just go back, select the curve. You will see these control points all around, which you did. You need to select those points. You can adjust your arc curve profile with the help of those points, and you can try to match your profile with your image. It doesn't need to be exactly, but yes, something like this. And when you are satisfied, it's okay. You can move back. I want this one to be more closer, so I will just pick this and I bring it here. So this is fine now. Now you must have seen when I was doing these things, it was giving me a selection cycle. So every time if you don't want and to avoid that, what you can do is I will create another set of layers. These were the previous layers which I showed you. I will create similar but another set of layers. So I will make a reference image like this, right? And I will go to the perspective and put all my images in this. Add, you can use shift to selection. To add to selection, you can use shift key. Right click here, change object layer, and you can lock this image. Once you do that, this image won't be getting deleted, or you won't be able to do anything in that. And even when you are drafting or tracing this over this image, it won't give you a selection cycle like this. So it becomes just like a blunt background. Now you saw we just created one single line here, right? And by using this single line, we will straight away create the whole profile. Let me show you how. So this is the section line of this particular lamp, top part of the lamp. I will go to the perspective just to show you in detail. I will use a revolve command, revolve, or you can type REV, or you can go to, okay, you can go to surface creation. I will expand this a little bit. You can see this is a revolve command here, revolve, or around the rail also you can revolve. So I will just show you revolve with axis currently. I will use this. It will ask me to select the curves. So you can select multiple curves or one single curve also. Currently, I just want to revolve this single curve only. I will select this, right click, and then it will ask me to get the axis. Right. So in the beginning, what we did, we created everything along the origin, so it becomes easy to find the axis. So I will just type 0 space bar, and then it will ask me the another point, right? Where is the end? So basically, I want to revolve around the that axis. So instead of giving that in the perspective, I will go to the front view and I will hold my shift key towards that axis and I will left click and my axis is set, right? Now another set of parentheses came when I right click. You want to delete the input, which means after revolve is done, do you want to delete this curve? No, I will keep it for now. You want to go full circle? Yes. Or these things, you want to split at the tangents? No, I want a full section, right? These are the parentheses you can edit if you want. Now right click again and let's go to the perspective and see what's happening. You can see, you can literally see the profile happening. Right? So either you can dynamically use your mouse to get this, or you can just the revolution angle is 360. If you want to make it around 180 and all, you can change it here, or if not, then you just type right click, it will create the full 360-degree shade. Let me off the image. Your profile is like this. Nice, right? Now let's go back, and similarly again I will go to the front view, and this time let's create this rod. To make that rod in a faster way, the best way we can take reference is from the plan. So I will go to the top view, right, and I will bring this front first. You can see this center point already, which we have given last time, right? It's already there. So I will just use it as a reference because this is showing. Let me hide this lamp which we created, and it will clear for you. Now you can see this is the reference image, and this is the rod diameter. So I will bring my circle command, CI, or you can find your circle command from here also. I will take the first one. I will type 0, right, and I will try to match it with this diameter. Already the image is already scaled, so I don't have to even give the dimensions. I will just use this. And now if I go to the perspective, you will see it is coming at the bottom. From the front view, you can see it's too much down. So I don't want it like this. I will just select this and I will just move it a little bit in the center like this. A simple and straightforward command, right? Extrude curve, which we have used before also. So you can just go to solid here at the top and extrude planar curve because this is a single circle on the same plane, so we can use this, and straight, right? Or you can also find the same thing in this solid creation, right? Under solid creation, you see this is extrude planar curve, close planar curve, right? You can use this also, but I will take that one, solid, extrude planar curve, straight, and then it will ask me to select the curves. So I will select my curve and then right click, and you can see I can straight away extrude my curve. So in the front view, I will check it properly to which distance I want it to be extruded. Let's keep it somewhere till here, just to intersect with the above profile of the lamp, right? And I will bring that lamp also back. Now you can see, let me off my image, reference images. You've got a profile of lamp and the rod. Okay, next we need to create the base. So again, front view, let's zoom it, bring back the reference images as we did on the top. We will also do the same for the bottom profile. So I will just trace this profile also using control point curve. You can go a little deeper, no problem. Anyways, it is going to intersect with the rod. So I will take like this, hold your shift key till this end point. So either you can make these edges straight, or you can just use the line command and later on use the adjustable curve command to make these things, like I will show you. I will, instead of using control point curves, I will use polyline or line command. So I will create straight lines first, starting from here, like this. Okay, another straight line, just right click, it will keep on bringing the previous command, and another straight line. You can take this as a reference point, use a smart track. This will help in this case. You see the points, it got gray, that means the smart track is active, and you can use it to create the bottom line like this. So here what you can do, you can just use adjustable blend curve to create the profile here. You will find that in the curve section, the curve tool section, adjustable curve blend, right? Select first curve and second curve. You can see it's coming like this. Or if it's not working like this, you can just use a control point curve use this end and this end and just create a profile like this, right? Similarly, you can either mirror this or you can create another one, right? Just off my smart track for a while. Now later on, what we will do, we will refine these edges, these curve edges, so that we can get a smooth profile. Or instead of doing it in the end, you can also do it here. So let's say fillet curves I will use this time. The radius is 0. I don't want it to be 0, right? I will just check what is the distance we can have. So I will take line command and just see. Now this distance is fine, and almost this is like 0.5, right? So we can use this, or 0.3 also will do. So let's use the fillet curves, set the radius to 0.3, right? You want to join? Yes, I want to, join the curves even after fillet. You want to trim? Yes, I don't want the extended curve, right? And yes, everything is yes. So I will select my first curve and second curve. You can see the fillet is done. Similarly, this curve and this curve, and this curve and this curve and this curve and this curve. So the profile is almost smoothened up. Now we can use it. And same way as I did the top portion, I will also produce this one by using the revolve command. So let me off the images and just show you the typical example. REV, revolve, and I told you how you can get revolve from here also. Surface creation, revolve, select curves. So these are my curves. I don't want to select the circle, so I will use control. So I will select these curves and then I will take revolve. Then revolving axis is 0. The end axis is along Z direction. So I will go to the front view and give the direction and angles and everything. This is fine. I will just right click again and you will see in the perspective the profile happening. Right? So just right click for the full revolution and it will give you the base of the lamp. So almost we are done. Next step is to also the curves which we did, for creating the profiles and all. You can create a separate layer for that. Base curve. I'm just renaming it in a different name so that it doesn't overlap. And to select the curve in one single shot, just use this selection tool, which is select curves. I have put them in my shortcut. In the previous video, I have shown that how can we create this also. You can go to your standard. Under standard, you can go to the selection tool set, right, in which you will find one tool which is select curve. So this helps in selecting the curves all over the model, right, at an instant. Let me show you. Middle mouse button, select curve. You can see all the curves which I created to create this profile, to create this pipe, and to create the base. All has been selected at once. I will put them in this layer. Right click, change object layer. Whenever you don't want the curves to disturb, you can just off it like this using the layer. Next step, I will bring back my images and now we will create these profiles, handle, this adjustable lampshade area and the wire.